At the time of Jesus, there were many other prophets as well. At the time of Jesus, there were many other rabbis and holy men and women. But Jesus was outstanding. Jesus was such a prophet, such a holy man, that people began to wonder where he had come from. That people began to wonder about his antecedents. And therefore, it is not surprising at all that there were different opinions about him. Some thought that Jesus was the Old Testament prophet Elijah, because Jesus was doing many of the things that Elijah in the Old Testament also did. He was speaking God's word. He was healing people. He was raising the dead. He was cleansing lepers like Elijah before him had done. Some people thought that Jesus was Elisha, because like Elisha, he also fed people. He was able to multiply bread to feed 5,000 with only 5 loaves and 2 fish. And others thought that Jesus was John the Baptist, who had been raised after Herod beheaded him. As a matter of fact, in today's gospel, it is Herod who thinks that Jesus is John the Baptist raised again. Because Herod was the one who had beheaded John the Baptist. Herod was the one who, when he had given a party on his birthday, the daughter of his wife, actually it wasn't his wife, but his brother Philip's wife, whom Herod had taken as his wife, danced and pleased Herod, that she asked for John's head, prompted by her mother. And Herod, even though was loath to give her the head, had to fulfill his wish when he looked around at his guests. And so he had John beheaded in prison and gave the head on a platter to the girl, who gave it to her mother, who was angry because John had told her that she was doing the wrong thing by leaving her husband and by marrying another when her husband was still alive. So Herod in today's gospel says to himself, I beheaded John. Now who is this? He resembles John, but that was only because Herod was looking at Jesus with superficial eyes. Herod was looking at Jesus only with external eyes. In the book, The Little Prince, there is a dialogue between the fox and the little prince. And in one of the dialogues, the fox says to the prince, I'm going to tell you a secret. It is a very small little secret. It is this. It is only with the heart that one can see rightly. What is essential is invisible to the eye. It is only with the heart that one can see rightly. What is essential is invisible to the eye. Because Herod was looking at Jesus with the eyes of his head, he couldn't really see who Jesus was. If Herod had looked with the eyes of his heart, he could tell that Jesus was Son of God. How about you? Do you only look with the eyes of your head at people, at situations, and at things? Will you attempt to look with the eyes of the heart today?